Here we're going to integrate this expression between minus 2 and 3. The first thing we need to do is simplify this so that we can integrate it. If we consider x squared minus x over 2x to the power 4, we could write this as x squared over 2x to the power 4, take away x over 2x to the power 4. If you don't understand this, this is similar to doing 2/7 take away 1/7. We know that this is 2 take away 1 over 7, which is 1/7. In splitting our fraction, all we're doing is going in this direction. So we split the fractions as above. X squared and x to the 4 will cancel to give us x squared on the bottom, and x to the power 1 with x to the 4 on the bottom will give us 2x cubed in the denominator. We could write this as a half x to the minus 2 take away a half x to the minus 3, and it will then be in a form that we can integrate. So we can now write this as the integral from minus 2 to 3 of a half x to the minus 2 take away a half x to the minus 3. If we put this into square brackets as usual, we're going to get a half, increase the power by 1 to give minus 1, and divide by the new power. Then we get a half, increase the power by 1, and divide by the new power. The second bracket carries the limits. Tidying, this will give us minus 1 over 2 x to the minus 1, and the minus minus here gives a plus. This will give us a quarter x to the minus 2. And of course we could now use the calculator, but tidying one step further, x to the minus 1 is 1 over x, so we get minus 1 over 2x, and x to the minus 2 is 1 over x squared, so this is 1 over 4x squared. Continuing from this point, we know that we get a pair of round brackets. In the first bracket we substitute the top limit, so minus 1 over 2 times 3 plus 1 over 4 times 3 squared. In the second bracket we use the bottom limit, so minus 1 over 2 times minus 2 plus 1 over 4 times minus 2 squared. This gives us minus 1/6 plus 1 over 4 times 9, which is 36. For the second bracket, the minus minus will give us a plus, so this would be a quarter, and 4 times 4 is 16, so we get plus 1/16. Evaluating this first bracket, minus 1/6, add 1 over 36, so that's minus 6 over 36, add 1 over 36, and for the second bracket we've got 4 over 16 plus 1 over 16. So this is minus 5 over 36, take away 5 over 16. We now just need to evaluate this last, and it gives us minus 65 over 144.